Hello. So, this is the first time that I actually wore these are the original buffs without actually being on the island. I wouldn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to disrespect it like that. But today, I want to talk about each one of these buffs and what they mean to me, right? So we're going to start with the one on my head. This one was the first time I've ever played. Season 19, Survivor Samoa. It was an amazing season. I still think to today that this is the best performance in the history of the game. First time anybody ever found any items without clues. First time. And I kept finding them. I was weeding people out one at a time. I tried to take myself back to that moment, and I just knew I was in control of the game, 100%. I think that the jury wasn't ready for someone that aggressive, right? Never been done, not like that, and they didn't give me the win because of that. All right, so this is my favorite season. These two are super close, being my favorite. This is Samoa. This is Heroes versus Villains. This is Heroes versus Villains at the merge. And the reason they were super close, obviously, because I went all the way to the end on both of them. But it came to, me. I was extremely weak. I wasn't physically ready. I was mentally ready. I went right in the game, full speed ahead. You see, after season 19, everybody was like, "Whoa, he's not ready to play. He's too much right now." I was already playing season 19. 10 days later, I'm back in the game. Bam, Heroes versus Villains, and I think I did pretty well in that one too. I think that the superstars, most of them were superstars. When you look back at the name, I mean, it was some of the greatest that ever played the game. You have Boston Rob, you have Rupert, you have Tom, you have Kobe, you have James, Sari, Russell, Parvati, Sandra. I mean, come on, Tyson, you superstar. I don't think a cast will ever be like that again. But that's how it was. So when I went out there and I did what I did to them, I think it was a stab in the back. I wasn't friends with any of them. I didn't have any pregame alliances, and I think because of that, they were bitter. Again, it might just be me, but 10 years later, I still think they were bitter. Not as bitter as 19, but pretty damn bitter. Now we have season 22. This is the season where it showed how people were really scared of me, how they didn't even want to play with me. They were so afraid. They didn't understand how I was playing. They were afraid, and they literally took their game, season 22, Redemption Island, the first Redemption Island. They took their game and they threw it in the trash. They threw it in the trash just to get rid of me. We were up 2 challengers. We were 2-0 against Boston Rob's team, right? And then you're gonna risk your game, your entire game, $1 million. You're gonna risk that and throw it all away to throw a challenge and get rid of me. Guess what happens after that? They lose every single challenge after that. So this shows how people were really afraid of me. I think it was a good lesson for me right here, because I went all the way here and here. See Samoa, Heroes versus Villains. I go to Redemption Island. I played 3 times in a year and a half. 3 times. I don't know if that's ever been done. You could probably tell me in the comments below. I appreciate that. So we move on. We move on to this. That's what I think about that. I don't disrespect Survivor. It's who I am. It's what I do. So when you disrespect Survivor, I have a problem with it. When you have toilets and toilet paper. And I'm surprised we didn't have toothbrush and toothpaste. We had bottled water. We had fruit every day. We had unlimited supply of food. All you want. So what I say is I played, and I will always say, I played Survivor 3 times. I played, and I cuddled with Miss Universe once in Fiji. She was from Australia. That's the deal. That's what it is. I don't respect that. If Jeff did that, I'd tell him the same thing. So, you know, it is what it is. Went over there, cuddled with Miss Universe. I appreciate that. Appreciate you giving me that opportunity. But you need to get your shit together. I even told the executive producer, what is this? I said, Mark Burnett would hate this. This is ridiculous. Jeff would hate this. This isn't how Survivors play. This isn't what we do. 60 pounds. My first season, 60. They play for 50 days. They're like, oh, it's a big deal. It's 50 days. It's 50 days. 50 days of camping. Who can't do that? All right? Well, maybe you want to get it together. If you want to be part of the Survivor family, then get it together. So I wanted to come out and, you know, I feel like Michael Jordan, right? With his rings on. Anyway, check out the YouTube channel. You know, I'm going to start doing more stuff like this. I said it earlier. Check us out. Subscribe. Like it. Comment below. Tell me what you want me to talk about. More Survivor stuff. I'm going to do a lot of different things. And not just Survivor. You know, I have a tiny house that I'm building on the channel. I've been doing that for a little while. I might even do. I got Tim Ryan right now wanting to do an interview with me, the Democratic nominee for president. Might have him on. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, that'd be crazy too. But he wants to get his word out there, and we can do it. So subscribe, like it, comment below. Got cut off because somebody called me. They need to fix that shit. So anyway, subscribe, like below, comment if you want to hear me talk about anything dealing with Survivor. It doesn't matter. Big Brother, it doesn't matter. I might have Willie on. You never know. So keep hope alive, and let's keep this going.